Corday Fizel, and I am here on 100 Live with Mr. Desmond Ross. He is an F-15 pilot in the Air Force. Thank you for being on the show.
No problem.
Can you tell me a little bit about being in the Air Force?
Being in the Air Force is a difficult challenge. Like I said, what we do is I fly F-15s, and what I do is I fly those airplanes that you see out at Nellis Air Force Base that make a really loud noise. I go out there, I drop bombs, and I make sure that we are able to keep the freedoms that we have here in America.
What were some of the things that inspired you to become a pilot in the Air Force?
Well, ever since I was a little kid about your age, my dad was in the Army. He inspired me to go into the military, and ever since I stepped on my first foot on the airplane, it was amazing to see how a machine can go through a large amount of distances in a short amount of time. That really inspired me and made me want to become a pilot.
How are some of the things difficult being an African American pilot?
It is a challenging being a African American pilot in the Air Force because I said there's not a lot of us out there in aviation. Period. There's not a lot of us out there. So some of the challenges is just being dedicated into your profession and making sure that you learn as much as you can.
What are some of your best achievements while you were in the Air Force?
Excuse me. One of my best achievements while I was in the Air Force is the fact that I actually crossed over to become an officer. I was enlisted at my prior time, so crossing over is very prestigious and it takes a lot of hard work to get to that point.
If you could do it all over, would you, and why would you?
I would do it all over again if I could, only because the journey it took to get there was it's a lot of work, and it was fun learning the different people and learning a lot of different things.
Now, for our random question of the day, if you could choose a power, would you have the ability to read minds or to pour water out without spilling a drop?
I would say to read minds because of the fact that it's always interesting to see what people are thinking.
And my name is Corday Fizel, and this is Desmond Ross. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for tuning in to 100 Live, where the vibe never dies.